Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
They start the drive with McFadden. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Running again on first with McFadden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll send Moss in motion right. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Running again, and again it's McFadden. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Dances by him. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying the big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
First down, a run with McFadden. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darren McFadden, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. I mean, defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offensive.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Penn. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. And a chance for us now to talk about Darren McFadden. And you see the last drive, great chunk of yardage, the touchdown on 5 carries. And offensively, everything just looked in sync, didn't it?
It did, and the reason that it was in sync is because it's a combination of play calling, game plan, offensive line marrying up with all their blocks. But don't forget the receivers out on the perimeter. Any type of a long run.
Finds through him out of crease. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside,
he's going to go. Darren McFadden with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's 15-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and a long run there in the end to top it off. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good,
and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Darren McFadden on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Penn. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To throw on 2nd down. Penn. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on 3rd down. Penn. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one too low.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Back to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
The 2nd quarter. This is the end. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pin. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. He'll take it at the 42. Shifts by him. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. McFadden again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He's taken down at the 25. 168 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. Muscles him off. Sheds another. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as we're back now in KC. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so good.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Back to the ground, but here, McFadden. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
you